Daystar Television Network, which was previously touted as one of the most significant Christian broadcasting platforms, has been mired in a contentious debate for a number of months now. In light of allegations of hypocrisy, power disputes, and questionable financial methods, a network that has presented itself as a model of faith and morality is now being scrutinized for its actions. A riveting story about a family that has been torn apart, a leadership that is struggling to find its footing, and the lingering shadows of the company's late founder, Marcus Lamb, are at the center of this drama that is unfolding. A conversation between writer Julie Roy and Lisa Anderson, who served as an executive assistant to the company's founders Marcus and Joni Lamb, is included in this special edition of the Roy's Report, written by Julie Roy. A network that purported to promote Christian ideals while reportedly indulging in fraud, intimidation, and self-serving ambition is revealed through Anderson's evidence, which provides a unique and unfiltered view into the inner workings of the network. Anderson presents first-hand stories of the network's spiral into turmoil, beginning with Marcus Lamb's affair that was widely known and ending with Joni Lamb's remarkable transition from humility to pride. However, that is not the end of the spectacle. Following Marcus Lamb's death in 2021, the power struggle at Daystar has become more intense, resulting in the startling dismissal of Jonathan Lamb, who was Marcus Lamb's own son. The action is being defended by Joni Lamb, who is now the CEO of the company and has remarried to Dr. Doug Weiss. She claims that the decision was necessary because Jonathan allegedly resisted the corporation's directions. On the other hand, Jonathan asserts that he was fired as a consequence for his refusal to sign a non-disclosure agreement, which, according to him, would have resulted in him being subject to a gag order for the rest of his life. Additionally, he cites religious concerns to his mother's new marriage, which he believes contributed to the further deterioration of their relationship. Something that was once a ministry that was run by a family is now embroiled in claims of power abuse, corporate domination, and ethical conundrums. Daystar's leadership maintains that they are unwavering in their commitment to their beliefs, but detractors and former employees paint a picture of a network in which the turmoil that occurs behind the scenes is in direct opposition to the narrative that is displayed on the network's screens. Daystar continues to be a key influence in the Christian television industry, with millions of viewers all around the world. However, as these controversies continue to unravel, one question looms large. Has Daystar moved too far from the mission that it was founded on, or will it escape from this crisis unscathed? The Daystar TV network has been at the center of a scandal for the past few months, and many people are curious about the true nature of the situation at this purportedly Christian television network. In this episode of the Roy's Report, an insider who worked as an assistant to Marcus and Joni Lamb in the past provides a revealing account of their time together. Lisa Anderson, who for the years 2007 to 2011 worked as an executive assistant to Daystar TV owners Marcus and Joni Lamb, will be joining host Julie Roy. She is an eyewitness to what went on behind the scenes, and Lisa writes of the widespread hypocrisy that existed at the network. She also describes how Joni Lamb, her co-founder, moved from being humble to being arrogant as a result of her success and reputation. Anderson was also present at the network when the affair that was characterized as Marcus Lamb's 7-year affair became public. She describes how Marcus told the staff that if anyone was considering suing Daystar, they would face his fury as well as the legal might of a team of experienced lawyers. Additionally, Anderson details the network's problematic financial methods as well as the widespread use of double standards that existed between Marcus Lamb and Joni Lamb. as well as the rest of the administration. Anderson's statement, in conjunction with our earlier revelations on Daystar TV, gives a picture of a network that, while appearing to be Christian in front of the camera, operated as carnally as any other secular broadcast outlet when they were behind the camera conducting their business. Joni Lamb, the chief executive officer of Daystar Television Network, delivered her initial remarks to the public on Monday, following the termination of her son from the family television empire earlier this month. She stated that the decision to dismiss him was made following a 15-month evaluation of her son's performance and his reluctance to take any actions to satisfy a comprehensive performance improvement plan that had been put into place. Within the context of an interview that took place the previous week, Jonathan Lamb expressed his belief that he was removed from the board of directors of the network as well as his position as vice president in April 2023. Subsequently, he was placed on a performance development plan due to his refusal to sign a non-disclosure agreement. "I would basically be in a gag order forever," he explained to reporters. Joni Lamb stated in her video that the passing of her husband, Marcus Lamb, became a source of contention within the family. Jonathan was extremely disappointed that he was not named the future president of Daystar following the death of his father and my husband, Marcus Lamb, she stated in her statement. In the 1990s, Joni Lamb and Marcus Lamb were the co-founders of Daystar. The position of CEO was held by Marcus Lamb until his passing in November of 2021. In 2023, Joni Lamb tied the knot with Doug Weiss. Jonathan's dissatisfaction with the fact that he did not get his way only increased after I married Dr. Doug Weiss, who has been such a benefit to me, the rest of my family, and Daystar, as Joni Lamb stated in the video. The previous week, Jonathan Lamb stated that he and his mother had a growing split between them due to the fact that he had religious issues about his mother's marriage to Weiss. According to an article that was published in May by the Christian Post, Weiss filed for divorce from his prior wife, Lisa, only 2 months after Marcus Lamb passed away. On November 16, Jonathan Lamb was terminated from his position at the company, as stated in a letter of termination. Both Lamb and Daystar supplied copies of the performance improvement plan that he was placed on prior to his termination. A total of 6 points were included in the performance improvement plan. The third recommendation, related to social media: refrain from posting comments in a conversation, text, or email, or on your social media regarding any of the following without first obtaining the written approval of its content from the CEO or a trustee. Joni Lamb's marriage was the subject of the 6th point, which stated, "You have expressed religious objections in relation to the marriage of Doug Weiss to CEO Joni Lamb. As you are aware, Joni is the chief executive officer of Daystar, and their marriage has been examined and confirmed as biblical by very reputable pastoral counselors. Additionally, their marriage is legally recognized. We stand firm in our faith, knowing that God is with us and His purpose for Daystar is far greater than any present challenge we may be facing," Joni Lamb said at the end of her video that was uploaded on Monday. With this statement, she affirmed her religious values. According to Daystar, the company operates more than 100 television stations in the United States and is available on almost all of the major cable and satellite providers across the world. In addition to adhering to a statement of faith that is published on its website, the network is officially recognized as a type of church. Shows hosted by prominent evangelical pastors such as Kenneth Copeland and Joel Osteen are broadcast on this network.